in a vulnerable position. Pastors have a spiritual authority that very few other positions of leadership have. How do you think cult leaders get away with the worst atrocities, human trafficking, child marriage, genocide, indoctrination, incest, bigamy? Because they believe they have a divine right from God and God's ear. In my opinion, the greatest trick religious men ever pulled was giving married heterosexual men the mask of sanity and family-friendly attitudes. You can get away with anything if you present yourself with the mask of heterosexual married person. Why do you think a lot of men who were murderers got away with their crimes for decades? Because they hid beneath the veneer of a married man's protection. We call it white privilege, heterosexual privilege. You Google the most famous predators and killers in American history. 9 out of 10 of them are happily married men of white or near white distinction. If they weren't married, they were in a long-term romantic sexual partnership with a woman. 9 out of 10 people who were caught for multiple murders and assault sprees, 9 out of 10 of them were married in a traditional relationship or about to get married. We need to stop believing that there is an air of righteousness or social acceptance because you're married, you're a man with children. We need to stop giving people privilege in society because they're a man. Just because you're a man who's straight, married with children, doesn't make you any better than half the people who were probably featured in a lot of crime documentaries. And it's one of the biggest tricks moral people play on society. The worst human beings who have ever lived in American history hid under the mask of being a happily married man. To show how prevalent the mask of respectability is for married men, I'm going to list a few people that, if you have interest in American history or true crime, you might have heard of some of these unfortunate people. These are very famous people in American history who committed assault, murder, or killing sprees. These can be serial killers, serial rapists. Some people, all the above and then some. Number 1, BTK, Dennis Rader. He was married and had children when he killed a lot of people in Kansas in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Robert Hansen lived in Alaska from the 70s and 80s. If you've seen The Frozen Ground, he was a married man who owned a bodega and hunted women. The Golden State Killer, Joseph DeAngelo. He was a cop and a married man. He committed 51 rapes, 13 murders, and over 100 residential burglaries from the 70s until the mid-80s. He has since been arrested. John Wayne Gacy. He was married to a very nice woman while he killed over 30 men and young boys in Chicago. He was busy in the 60s. Gary Ridgway, also known as the Green River Killer. The movie Silence of the Lambs is based on the FBI trying to find him back in the 80s. He killed over 45 women. He was a happily married man on his third marriage when he was caught and locked up for, as of this year, 49 killings.